Chapter 1, A Mysterious Return. It had been several years since the final battle at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and the wizarding world was finally at peace. Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley were all happily married with families of their own. They had taken over the responsibility of training the next generation of wizards and witches, passing on the lessons they had learned and the skills they had acquired. But one day, a mysterious figure returned to the wizarding world, bringing with them a sense of unease. The figure's identity was unknown, and they seemed to have a hidden agenda. Harry, Hermione, and Ron were immediately on high alert, knowing that their peaceful lives were about to be turned upside down. They soon discovered that the figure was searching for an ancient, powerful object that had been lost for centuries. The trio knew that this object had the power to change the balance of the wizarding world, and they were determined to find it first. But they soon realized that they were not alone in their quest. Another powerful wizard was also searching for the object, and they were willing to stop at nothing to get their hands on it. With the stakes higher than ever before, Harry, Hermione, and Ron set out on a dangerous journey to find the object before their rival could. They knew that their lives, and the future of the wizarding world, were on the line. As they ventured into uncharted territory, they encountered a variety of challenges, including dark creatures and powerful spells. But they never gave up, and they never lost sight of their goal. With determination and bravery, they continued their quest, determined to protect the wizarding world and uncover the truth behind the mysterious figure's return. Chapter 2, The Cursed Object. As Harry, Hermione, and Ron traveled through the wizarding world, they learned more about the cursed object that they were searching for. It was said to hold immense power, and whoever possessed it would have control over the entire wizarding world. The trio soon realized that their rival was not only searching for the object, but was also using dark magic to track it down. Harry, Hermione, and Ron were determined to find the object first and keep it out of their rival's hands. But their journey was not without its obstacles. They encountered powerful dark creatures and had to use their combined skills and knowledge to defeat them. They also had to overcome powerful spells and curses that were meant to keep the object hidden. Finally, after many dangerous encounters and close calls, they reached the location where the object was said to be hidden. But they were not alone. Their rival had arrived before them and was already searching for the object. In a fierce battle of magic, Harry, Hermione, and Ron faced off against their rival, determined to keep the object out of their hands. The battle was intense, with both sides using powerful spells and curses. In the end, Harry emerged victorious, having retrieved the cursed object and keeping it out of their rival's hands. But their victory was short-lived, as they soon realized that the object was even more dangerous than they had thought. It was a cursed object, one that had the power to destroy the wizarding world. Harry, Hermione, and Ron knew that they had to find a way to destroy the object and keep it out of the wrong hands, before it was too late. Chapter 3, The Unexpected Twist. As Harry, Hermione, and Ron continued their journey to destroy the cursed object, they encountered a group of powerful wizards who were also after the object. These wizards were not like any they had encountered before, and their intentions were unknown. The trio soon realized that these wizards were not after the cursed object for the same reasons they were. They were seeking to use the object for their own purposes, to gain control over the wizarding world. In a dramatic twist, Harry learned that one of these wizards was his long-lost cousin, whom he had thought was dead. But this was not the only shock he received. His cousin revealed that she was the one who had created the cursed object, and that it was meant to be a tool for good, not evil. Harry, Hermione, and Ron were stunned, and they found themselves torn between their desire to destroy the object and their loyalty to Harry's cousin. As they struggled with this dilemma, they also had to face the wizards who were still after the object, determined to use it for their own purposes. In a final showdown, Harry, Hermione, and Ron were forced to face their cousin and the other wizards. They used all of their skills and knowledge to defeat them, but in the end, it was Harry's cousin who made the ultimate sacrifice to destroy the cursed object and save the wizarding world. As they mourned their cousin's loss, Harry, Hermione, and Ron realized that the wizarding world was a much more complex and dangerous place than they had ever imagined. And they knew that they had only just begun their journey to protect and preserve it. Chapter 4, A New Threat Emerges. The victory over the cursed object seemed to bring peace back to the wizarding world, but it was short-lived. A new threat emerged, one that was even more dangerous and sinister than before. Harry, Hermione, and Ron received a message from an unknown wizard who warned them of the new danger. The wizard claimed that a dark force was rising, one that threatened the very existence of the wizarding world. The trio did not take the threat lightly and quickly set out to find out more about this new enemy. They searched for information in the wizarding libraries and spoke with trusted sources, but the information was scarce and fragmented. As they continued their search, they encountered strange occurrences in the wizarding world. Magic was behaving in unexpected ways, and there were reports of creatures that had never been seen before. Determined to find out the truth, Harry, Hermione, and Ron made a bold decision to travel to the heart of the wizarding world, a place where magic was said to be the strongest. There, they discovered a hidden society of wizards who were dedicated to preserving the magic of the wizarding world. These wizards revealed to them that the dark force they were facing was a powerful dark wizard who had returned from the dead. The Dark Wizard was seeking to gain control of the wizarding world and was using the magic to create an army of dark creatures. Harry, Hermione, and Ron were horrified by this news and knew that they had to stop the Dark Wizard before it was too late. With the help of the wizards, they set out on a dangerous journey to find and defeat the Dark Wizard. As they traveled through treacherous lands, they encountered new challenges and faced their own fears. But they did not give up, for they knew that the fate of the wizarding world was in their hands. Chapter 5, The Final Battle. The journey to stop the Dark Wizard was a treacherous one, but Harry, Hermione, and Ron were determined to succeed. They encountered many obstacles along the way, but they did not give up. With the help of the wizards, they finally arrived at the Dark Wizard's castle. The castle was heavily guarded by dark creatures, but Harry, Hermione, and Ron were prepared for the final battle. They fought their way through the castle, dodging spells and battling the dark creatures. Finally, they reached the Dark Wizard's throne room. The Dark Wizard was waiting for them, and a fierce battle ensued. Spells were flying back and forth as the three friends fought for their lives. Harry, Hermione, and Ron were determined to defeat the Dark Wizard, but he was powerful, and it seemed as if he could not be defeated. Just when all seemed lost, Harry remembered a spell that he had learned from one of the wizards. He raised his wand and shouted the spell, and a powerful beam of light shot from the tip of his wand and struck the Dark Wizard. The Dark Wizard screamed in rage as the spell hit him, and he began to shrink and fade away. Harry, Hermione, and Ron breathed a sigh of relief as they realized that they had defeated the Dark Wizard. The castle began to crumble around them, and they quickly made their way out. As they stepped into the bright sunlight, they realized that they had succeeded in saving the wizarding world. They returned to their lives as heroes, and the wizarding world celebrated their bravery and victory over the Dark Wizard. The three friends went on to live long and happy lives, always remembering the adventure that had changed their lives forever. If you like this video, please give it a like and share. Subscribe the channel for more amazing stories.